facing the police every single day.
How's it going?
Good, how are you doing?
It's time to file some internal affairs complaints. Do we get those from you or them, or how does it work? Two of them. That was a great question. There should be a lot. There's 2 today.
There you go.
Okay, and then after I'm done, I call and get it sworn, right?
Yes.
Correct. All right, and then case number, I don't know. Complaints name, okay, so that's my name, right? Wow, that's a lot, Jesus. All right, I'm gonna sit down. I can use the room? Sure, okay, thank you, I will. No.
I need to place you on hold for just a moment. I apologize for both. This is Kieth on a recorded line. How may I help you?
Yeah, I just filed 2 internal affairs complaints. I need to swear them out. I'm in the lobby.
Okay, hold on just a moment.
Oh, bad, because I'm here having to file this stuff. So we got 2 of them. PIO Josh Taylor violating my free speech on Facebook page. I got my ID. He admitted it on video. The link to the video is here. There's tons of case law that says that a government page is free speech. So I emailed it, so I made a copy of the email. I just know coming here, swearing it out is even better.
All right. Need your last 4 of your social.
9940.
9940.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yeah, my writing sucks, so that's why like I said, I printed that out with it. So this is attached. So that basically says the same as that.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a lot of case law, the Trump case, everything. Admitted on video that, wow, you are one of the lucky few. Are you recording?
I am.
Very good. So, and then I'm going to know your name so I can get the video later. Okay. Yeah, he admitted on video hiding. In my opinion, he admitted on video having trolls strike me. He said you can block links. That's not true. Block swear words. That's not true. It's literally like me when I was here at night out with the cops, with my sign. It's free speech.
Okay, so I have every bit of this correctly.
Correct.
Violating First Amendment and free speech.
Yep.
Hiding people.
Hiding. So instead of blocking them, what they're doing is hiding them. They think it's legal, but it's not. If you hide it, like I told him in the video, if you hide me at the night out thing, it's called illegal detainment and kidnapping. I know it sounds like a stretch, but it's the same thing.
How was he hiding you?
So what they do is when I go on there, I can see it, but nobody else can see it. That's called hiding. He's preventing other people from seeing my comments.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you're talking about public posts.
Yes, on the Northport Police Facebook page, there's case law everywhere, including the Trump case. You can't do that. It's free speech. Yeah, that's why I said my spelling's bad. That's why I put the email with it. I emailed this earlier.
Okay. So he's hiding posts and having people do.
Yeah. In my opinion, I call them trolls, doing false, telling Facebook he's being mean, not hurt my feelings, and then there goes my comment, or I could even be blocked from posting on your page, or I could be blocked from posting on mine. I could be in Facebook jail for 7 days to 30 days. It's sad. Violated my rights.
All right. To false troll, is that slangs? Or what's the word?
I'm sorry. False troll flags. Sorry. Yeah, like I said, yeah, my spelling's really sad.
Okay. And hiding some links and blocking server. Is it server or swear words?
Swear words. Links and swear words, fair game again. That's like I told him if I was out there the other day with the, fuck the police sign, it's totally legal.
Lots of case law coming from Trump.
Okay, yep.
Case, email, complaint attached.
Right there, correct.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Okay, so your complaint is on Josh Taylor for basically blocking you on Facebook, violating First Amendment free
Correct.
speech? Okay,
Yes.
all right. And did you say you have a second?
Okay, the second one is, I don't know if you heard or not, the Matt Pullen dog maul case. They tried to delete the video that he had on his garage camera, and amazingly, they got it back. And I don't know if you've heard, I've been following this case for a long time. You look at the video and what they wrote in the report. Oh my God, Keith Bush and Chad Walker lied their ass off, illegally used excessive force. So I would like the case, I already know it's been through IA, but as you also know, with when there's new evidence given, It has to be reopened.
And where did this come from?
This came from, I personally know Matt. I got a copy of what his court-appointed lawyer got back on the hard drive, and so I burned it here. Also, that's a CD. You can check it. That's not a bomb. That's a CD, Dog Maul.
Okay, well, my question would be is, if his court-appointed attorney had got a copy of that, why didn't he not submit it? Because right now, if we input that in our computer, the question's gonna be is, what's on the disk? Is that gonna be some type of malware, or we don't know? So the question is where does that come from?
So that came from me, and you guys have accepted it before, and so there should not be a problem. The police chief knows me. You can ask him. Okay. Stephanie Gibson, who's fought your corruption for years, knows me. I would not give you malware, but that's where that came from. And if you didn't like that, there is links here also.
Okay.
Okay. So I burned it. And I did email it, so I have this email too, because my writing sucks. So you know, the writing again says we got new evidence, you know, off of Matt Poland's hard drive. They tried to delete the video, we got it back, and it clearly shows what they wrote on the report is false, and it was unneeded and excessive force.
Okay. So his court-appointed attorney has this information, a copy of this?
Yes.
Okay. And do you know if he submitted to the state attorney's
He did. Yeah, I just looked on the website, so he did. Okay. So there's two ways you can do it. Of course, they're going to submit it to the state attorney, but I can also come in and give new evidence.
Okay.
And this is new evidence. And or if you don't trust that, which, like I said, I already gave you multiple names, people that know me, I'm not going to screw your computer because I don't want to get in trouble. So there's a link to it too. It's online. You can get it that way too.
If this is the link here, I would prefer to take it as this and let you keep that.
I want you to take this because everybody else has, sir. Okay? Everybody else has, honest to God. Everybody else has taken it.
If the link is here, is there a particular reason why you want to take
a
that?
lot of people want to back up, so that's why it's here. Seriously, sir. Nobody's ever denied one of these. Honest to God, I've done this for 7 years.
Let me call my IT guy and make sure that we're going to accept that real quick. Give me just a second. I'll be right back with you. You haven't signed that one yet.
That's right. We got to sign that.
This one's already done.
Yep.
You want a copy of this?
Sure.
Give me a second. Be right back. Right one back here. All right, that's your copy there. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, this is their copy. Okay, that's that one. All right, and I will take this and include it with the complaint. Any alternate phone numbers or just that one?
Just that one.
916-2259?
Sure.
Where's that? 2353. It is 2259?
Yes.
Okay. This one looks a little bit like a 3. 2259. All right. We're going to do page 2 over again because you signed them outside my presence.
Can I re-sign under it with an initial? I will gladly re-sign under it again.
The new one. Let's keep these separate it again here. This is the first one. Alright. There's that one. And sign that one again. That's the second one. With that. Okay. Let me make a recopy of that real quick.
Okay. So I can get copies of both.
Yep. We have this one
All
right
right.
here. I'll shred this one. Be right back.
Do you need the CD? All right.
Here's your copies of both of them. Mm-hmm. There's one, and there's the other. And on Sergeant Kintai, my ID's number right there, so now you know who took it.
Okay.
Any other questions?
All right, that is it. You got the CD?
Yep.
We're all set? And then how long does it usually take before they end the internal affairs on it? How long do they usually have?
Depends on their schedule.
Right.
And
There is usually a max, though. It's like 45 days or something?
I can't attest, I can't speak for them because
All right.
it could be one of two people.
Right. All right.
Typically, within a week or two, you should hear something.
There you go. That's what I want to hear. Yeah. That video's a bombshell. I'm serious. Put it this way. Tell the chief this. We already got a civil rights lawyer on it that wants it bad. Okay. That's how bad. He saw it. He's pissed. So, all right. Thanks for your help, man.
Yep, you got it.
All right.
On October 16, 2017 at approximately 2300 hours, I responded to the area of 21 Brancusi Avenue. In reference to an occupied burglary in progress call. The caller advised that, whom he identified only as Matt, broke into his house and is possibly on drugs. The caller continued to state, hurry up, get here. The subject Matt, who will herein be referred to as the defendant, was ultimately positively identified as Matthew Poulin. While the caller was on the phone with telecommunications, the defendant exited the caller's residence and went into the street. OFC Walker number 342 and OFC Bush number 258 initially made contact with the defendant in the street in front of this location. As OFC Walker was attempting to speak with the defendant began to laugh and walk away from OFC Walker. OFC Walker advised the defendant that he was being detained and that he could not leave. The defendant then turned around and shoved OFC Walker. At that time, OFC Walker was forced to take the defendant to the ground. The defendant began to resist OFC Walker by shoving OFC Walker in the chest, trying to escape. The struggle then ensued. OFC Bush yelled to OFC Walker to get off of the defendant so that he could deploy his department-issued C.E.W/taser. OFC Bush deployed his department-issued C.E.W, however it was ineffective in restraining the defendant. The Defendant was continuously trying to escape from officers. The defendant also attempted to bite officers while squirming on the ground and pushing officers off of him. At that time, I arrived and noticed the defendant on the ground while OFC Bush was continuously giving him loud, verbal commands. Along with OFC Bush, I gave the defendant loud, verbal commands to roll over on his stomach and to place his hands behind his back. The defendant then replied, "Fuck you." At that time, OFC Bush and I approached the defendant to attempt to place him into handcuffs. The defendant was yelling, rolling around, and not responding to any verbal commands. At that time, OFC Walker left from the struggle and retrieved K9 Dutch from his patrol vehicle and brought Dutch to where the defendant was. OFC Walker gave verbal commands to Dutch to apprehend the defendant, which was successful. The defendant attempted to choke Dutch in the process. The defendant was still shoving officers off of him and trying to get away by squirming around on the ground, not allowing himself to be handcuffed. The defendant was yelling and cursing throughout the incident. The defendant was trying to kick officers and grab officers' hands. Eventually, the defendant was placed into handcuffs after a long struggle. While in handcuffs, the defendant was uncooperative with the fire department and would not answer their questions. After the defendant was transported to the hospital, SMHNP, the initial caller declined to pursue charges for the burglary of his residence and signed a complaint withdrawal. However, based on the aforementioned evidence, I find probable cause exists for the crimes of battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting/obstructing an officer with violence, and offense against a police dog. These crimes are described in F.S.S784.07, 2B, 843.01, 843.19, 3. These crimes did occur in the city of Northport, Sarasota County, Florida.
Hey Sheriff County, this is Sheriff County Copwatch. I am using any video here with under fair use if you have criticism, reporting, teaching, etc. And please donate. I do not make money from YouTube, and there are different ways to donate in the video links. Thanks.